What's up, guys? We in Woodside. Woodside Avenue and 69th Street. About to walk this bad boy. Alright. So we walking up Woodside Avenue today because I want to share with you something that we wanted to go over. Hold on 1 second. Let's go faster. We walking, we doing good money. We doing good money, yeah. So like I was saying to you, we working on some mental health segments around this area today. And to be honest with you, the results about this month, it's a lit situation. So like I was saying, it's a lit situation, right? So the reaction to people when they walk in the area, right? And when they walk in, whatever like that, they get so hyped because they see me do it with a camera. So usually when they get hyped, they start saying, yo, this person have a camera on. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? But I said to them, it's not that serious because you've been hyped. You feel me? So one of the things you have to work on in mental health is that a person could be hyped, but it's not that serious at what the person is going through. You feel what I'm saying? It's not that serious. So if I talk about being hype and shit, I could be hype, but you have to know how to control yourself. You feel me? Yeah, I know how to control yourself when you're being hype. You know what I'm saying? So one of the things I tell people, stop being hype and start looking at things differently. You feel me? Because when you hype, you're like, yo, I could be hype and I could do this all day. But it's the way how you conduct yourself in the world. You feel me? It's the way how you roll into the world. You feel me? So if I tell people, yo, you're not in the hood, brother. I tell people, act professional, pull up your pants and shit. You feel me? You're not from the hood. But these people think they from the hood. You feel me? They from the projects. So I tell people, like, when you swagging because you want to rap and shit. But if you're doing the right thing in life and to be successful and to be progressive in life, yeah. But I'm gonna be progressive and say, yo, you're not from the hood though. But I'm gonna tell you this shit. When you act professional, put up your pants and shit, then we could talk, you know, then you could talk about business. But when you come in my hood right here, you come in my area in Brooklyn and you see, and then when you see your pants like that down, I'm like, yo, my bro, pull up your shit, bro. You're not in the gang, bro. You're not Blood or Crip. You're not Latin Latino. You're not Jamaican Mafia. You're not Haitian Mafia. Pull your pants. You know what I'm saying? So you can't come in my hood dressing like a stud. You feel me? You can't come in my hood dressing like something wrong with you. So what I would tell people is, you see a bad person lost weight, right? So when I lost weight, it's like, I understand the word respect and I understand the word vibe. You feel me? But if my vibe ain't right, then you ain't right. But the thing about my vibe is when I check my vibe, I know my vibe is cool. You feel me? But when you come around the area, you talking about my vibe is not right, then you ain't right though. You feel what I'm saying? So I learned that you look at your vibe, you look at your levels and shit, and you look at the values of respect and shit like that, you ain't got it. I mean? So I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna put up the vibe if you don't got your levels right and you don't got your straight life. You feel me? So I said to my homie, like, you talk about vibing, you talking about all that. You talking about making a difference, you talking about improving, whatever. But I say, yo, if I ain't vibing, you ain't vibing. So I'm saying, if you not cool with yourself and you not vibing your life, then you ain't vibing either. You know what I'm saying? So if I look at my life and I look at what it is, and when I look at the structure of it, I can't say I'm vibing if you ain't good. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I'm good if you ain't vibing. I can't say that your lifestyle is pure, but you ain't pure. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, you look back at your life, you're like, oh, I wish I was this person. You can't be like me. You gotta be better than me. I tell that person that. You can't say, oh, you're gonna drop out of high school and go do this type of work. Let me tell you something. This work requires education. You feel me? So that's what I'm gonna tell you right now. That's right. So this work requires education. You gotta go to training school for this work. And you talk about you're gonna go straight to quit school and do this type of work? Nah. You know? But I did the training, I did all that. I did the training, I did everything like that. And once I did my training, I was good at it, So yeah. What block we on? We on Woodside Avenue. Yeah, so when you good at it, you good at it. You feel me? Look at this world. It's a world we live in. This is the streets we live in, right? I was in Flushing yesterday, and I was working at Flushing, Queens yesterday, and I started sneezing on Flushing and Main Street because the meteorologist said that it was a lot of tree pollen. So when I came home, I took some Claritin D, and now still getting through it, but I feel fine, And that's what it is, But when you look at the hustle in life, you look at the struggles and shit like that, you ain't getting there until you realize the power of authority, what you gonna get and how you gonna get there, whatever. But I feel like the struggle is life is about changes, and if you don't make that change, you ain't gonna be anything. You know what I'm saying? So we on 73rd Street right now, right? That's a good thing I'm wearing a vest, because if I didn't wear no jacket, it would have been lit. So right now it's 10:14, and we're a little early, and we all the way back here. Oh, this is good. So we're in the cut of 74th. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Q60 over by the it's like Queens Boulevard, it's that way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk this way, that 74th right there, and I'm gonna take the Q60, because the 63rd Drive is this way. So when I take the 59, I'm gonna get a transfer from the 59 and take it to the 44, because I gotta get on the bus by 11 o'clock. So we're gonna cut down 74th Street and Woodside Avenue, because Woodside gonna cut me into Broadway, and then I have to go down this way. So let's see what we can do. So we out here, and I see you when I get to the other side of Queens. All right, check it out.